Anybody here hear of Pike's Peak?
Yeah. You know what? We've all done seen it. We've all done seen it. When we went to go around
The mountain was named after him.
Kalani.
Yes, indeed. And I'm going to tell you the story that led up to that. Would y'all like to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, here it goes. Let's talk a little bit about why this man was important in our history. You already know a mountain's been named after him, right? Well, he was led on an expedition a long time ago. And he came out this way. And he came out this way with horses and wagons and his army. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about Zebulon Pike as a boy. Because as a boy, he was born in a family with his father, who was General Zebulon Pike, fighting in the Revolutionary War. General Zebulon Pike, he fought in the Revolutionary War and won lots of battles for him. Now, the Revolutionary War is a war that gave us, the United States, our independence. From who?
Who did we used to be kind of ruled by?
Europe.
What country in
What
Europe?
part of Europe? Yes?
Spain.
Close. Go a little north. Go ahead. Who else?
If you hear the accents, you would probably know.
Who?
France. Say something.
Who else? Close. How about the Brits?
Yeah.
England, the British.
And the British.
This is not to say.
Yeah, exactly. It was the British. We were fighting them redcoats. Have you ever heard of redcoats?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they wore red coats. That's why we called them redcoats. Pretty logical, isn't it? So anyway, we fought them off in the Revolutionary War because we didn't like to be overtaxed, see? So there's this thing called the Boston Tea Party, which is another story I'll be happy to tell you about. But you got to know that General Zebulon Pike was fighting many a battle, and his little boy was growing up. And Zebulon Pike, General Zebulon Pike, moved him out to a remote area of Ohio. And this is where he ruled, General, the father, ruled at some of these forts along the Ohio River. Now, I'm going to show you where that is. Everybody want to look over here at this map here? All right? This is what I'm talking about right there. That there is Ohio. That little box like that there.
I can tell you something.
Yes, Saraya was born there.
Yeah.
You were born, I know that. That's right, you little varmint. In Cleveland, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you were born right in that there area. Okay, well, cool. Let me tell you a little bit about this. So he set up there was lots of forts on the river, and then when Zebulon, he joined the army. Now this is Zebulon Jr. we're talking about here, the one that Pike's Peak's named after. His son, at 15 years old, joined the army. That's pretty young.
Not really.
15 years old is pretty
My
young.
brother's 15 years old.
That's right, just south of Alamosa, and they built another place, another cabin. And what came was the Spanish soldiers. That's right. They came up and they said, "You are on our land. What are you doing on our land?" And Zebulon said, "I didn't know I was on your land." So they're soldiers, and they were tired, they were hungry, they were starving people. It was kind of a good thing in a way that they found them, because it was getting really rough at that there time. So what happened? The soldiers, they took them down to Santa Fe. They were questioned there in Santa Fe. You all know where Santa Fe is, in New Mexico?
Yeah.
Right.
I just
In Santa
went there
Fe.
this weekend.
Huh?
I just went there this weekend.
Well, yeah, that's where he went. He was right there. That's the oldest city in the state of the United States. Place in the United States of America. Right there. Now that came a little bit later. And when you're famous, you get things named after you. Like the USS General Pike, Fort Pike, Pike's Peak, Pike's National Forest. You getting the idea?
Yeah.
If you get famous, maybe they name things after you, like a pair of tennis shoes or something. to share one thing with you. In 1804, now I want you all to come on, join in if you know this song.
The principal.
Because this was written at the top of Pikes Peak in 1893. Y'all want to join in if you want to hear it, okay? Let's sing it along. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for purple mountain majesties above the fluted plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Raise your hand if you've at least heard that song before.
I've heard that
I heard somebody kind of
That's a
humming it.
famous song.
I was humming it.
Yes,
I
indeed.
just